Okay, good day. This is Arvin Alonso, and I would like to demonstrate how to prepare a quiz or exam in Moodle. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is to turn editing on. Take note that we need to turn editing on whenever we would like to add activity or edit any of the content of our course. Now, so here, for example, in topic 1, I would like to add an activity and I will use quiz as my activity for the long exam. So I will name the quiz. Say for example, this is midterms. Then you can put a description on your midterm examination. Okay, then set the timing. Take note, when will the exam or quiz be opened? Say for example, the students will only be allowed to open on October 15 at 7 o'clock a.m. Then when will the exam be closed? Say for example 15, and I will set this one to 10 o'clock. Now this is very important. Even if you will set the time limit, for example, into 60 minutes, equivalent to 1 hour, you need to have a grace period in between the open and close quiz, because students will not open, definitely will not open the quiz at exactly 7 o'clock. Some may be opening at 7:30, depending on the signal or internet connectivity they have. So 7 to 10 or 9 o'clock maybe for a 60-minute exam. Click enable. Say for example, this is 60 minutes. And the 60 minutes, you will have afterwards 50 item examination. Okay, then open attempts are submitted automatically when the time expires. The grade, just have 5 here. You will adjust this one afterwards, because by default there are 10 item for the 10 item quiz. Layout, every question. Take note, the question should be seen in every page, one by one. Okay. Navigation method, is it free? Are they free to navigate the questions, or would you like it to be sequential? Once they are done with number 1, they have already an answer, or even if they don't have an answer and they click next, they cannot go back anymore to item number 1 in their exam. But take note, the questions are shuffled. Okay, so will it be free? Okay, say for example, I would like to have sequential. Okay, shuffle within questions. Now, these are the things that are very important in setting your exam. If you want to learn more about this, then try to look for some tutorial, or you go to Moodle website for some tutorial. I'll just save and display. Okay, now we have set up the quiz or the examination. I will now click edit quiz. Okay, under this you can now set the maximum grade. Say for example, you would like to have a 50 item exam, 50 points, and then again you click shuffle on this, so that questions will be shuffled together with its choices. And then start with your item number 1 by clicking and add. If it's a new question, then click a new question. If it comes from your data bank, say for example, you already have conducted quizzes before the midterm exam, then you can click here. All of your quizzes, quiz 1, quiz 2, and so on and so forth, will appear actually. Now here, I don't have any question bank because this is just a demo. But once you will have quizzes before, then you can get from those. I'll demonstrate that one afterwards. Click add new question. Okay. In Moodle, you can mix up all the type of exams. Multiple choice, true or false, matching type, and so on and so forth. But if you would like your students to see their scores right after submitting their exam, separate the essay, because your essay should be checked first by the teachers, and the teacher will be the one giving the score. Okay, so multiple choice, true or false, matching type, short answer is for identification. Okay, now let us just focus on at least these two na lang. Click multiple choice, add. What's the question name? Say for example, the question name is all about ICT. So I will name it ICT. Why is it very important to have a question name? So that you will, when you go to your data bank, it gives you an idea what is the question all about. Okay? Say for example, what does ICT means? So under that, you go directly to this one answer only, and then shuffle the choices. Okay, or multiple answers allowed. So I will have one answer only, and then the number of choices, if you would like to use capital letters for the choices, table of choices. Then choice 1, say for example, information communications technology. Now, if this is the answer, the grade should be 100%. Take note, 100% for one answer only. But if you have multiple answers and one answer is 100%, the other answers may be scored as, for example, 75% or 30% for the next one, then you can set this one. But for one answer only, the grade for the correct answer should be 100%, while for the other choices, the grade should be none. Okay, so yeah. Now say for example that you have 4 choices, the other choices should have a grade of none, and the correct one will have okay. So now if you have a choice, for example, of all of the above, and normally we place that in letter D or the last choice, I would prefer that you rephrase the all of the above into, say for example, all the other choices are possible answers. Why? Because the choices are shuffled. Okay, so multiple tries, we only have one, supposed to be one answer only. So save changes. That's how simple it is. So that's for multiple choice. Now if you have if you want to add more, continue clicking this one. Now take note, when you have a Microsoft Word, for example, and all of your questions were placed in Microsoft Word, then you just need to copy paste the question. Say for example, I have here IT. It is the technology that focuses on, or if you have a question from Microsoft Word, open your Microsoft Word, copy and paste the question here. And the choices, you can copy paste also the choices from here. Okay? So now let me just continue. Focuses on hardware, software, and people, plus the network infra. Say for example, this is the question. Okay, again, one answer only. Shuffle the choices. Okay. Normally, so that you will not change every now and then the number the choices. Let us just have the default label. Okay, say for example, info tech. Is this the correct answer? Okay, and then the structures will be none. Okay, so info time, intro to technology. Information time. Save changes. For a multiple choice, click add new question. For true or false, I should say. Okay. Say for example, this is all about IT in business. Okay. The primary purpose of information systems is to automate processes or transactions. True or false? So, just the correct answer, true. Say for example, true. Do you need to put a feedback? If you want to, then do so. But you can just leave those feedback blank, click save changes. Now you have 3 questions. Okay? So, if you are done with all the questions, you can leave this place now. Okay? Just to be sure, save. How many items? Save for example, 50 items. Save. Okay, go back to your midterms, edit settings. Since we only have the grade to pass as 5 a while ago, there are 60 items, so perhaps the grade to pass is 30. Save and display. Okay, now, so when we look at topic 1, I will turn editing off so that you will see what happens. Click on this. Say for example, a student have seen this one already. Click on this. Notice that they cannot start the quiz. Why? Because it will only be opened on October 15, 7 a.m. And they have an idea that it's only good for 1 hour. Going back to topic 1, if you don't like your students to see this one in the screen, in their lens, turn editing on and just simply click this one and hide it first. Even your other lessons, other activities, you can hide it first so that your students cannot see yet. Say for example, for the other topics that you don't like your students to see it yet. So you just hide it. Okay, turn editing off. Then we are done with how to prepare a quiz. Now let me just show you an example of how to get from the data bank. Okay, actually I already have my midterm examination here. I'll click edit, turn editing on. Say for example, I'll just edit this one. I will not use that one. Say for example, I'll create a quiz here. I'll not set up anything yet. I'll just show you how to get from the data bank. Shuffle, add, from question bank. Okay, these are actually your list of questions used in this certain subject. Okay, so you just need to select. Say for example, you would like this one to be used, then click, or you just select all the possible questions that you would like to have. Okay, anyway, once you added this, it is still possible to edit the question. Okay, you can edit the question and even the choices, and then save it again. That's what you can do when you would like to use questions from the data bank and then edit if you want to. Then just simply save changes if you are done. So notice that you already have added 5 questions coming from the question bank or data bank. So that's all for the demonstration of how to create a quiz or an examination in Moodle. Thank you for watching. God bless everyone.